Namaste students. Can you guess what topic we are going to do today? What topic we are going to learn today by seeing these pictures? Yes, some graphs, datas, numbers. Right. We are going to deal with some datas and informations is statistics. The chapter is statistics. What do you mean by statistics? Statistics is a science of collection, organization, presentation, analysis and interpretation of numerical data. Collecting the data and organizing in a proper manner in ascending or descending order, presenting in a form of graph and analyze and interpret the data. In statistics, we are going to learn collection of data, presentation of data, graphical representation of data, measures of central tendency. In this class, we are going to learn only the two topics, collection of data and presentation of data. First, we'll go with collection of data. Data. The facts or figures which are numerical or otherwise collected with a definite purpose are called data. There are two types of data, primary data and secondary data. The data collected by the investigator itself for a definite plan or purpose is called primary data. Example, height of students of your class, number of trees in your locality. This comes under primary data. It is collected by yourself. Whereas secondary data, the data which are not collected directly but obtained from some other sources such as televisions, newspapers, magazines, etc. These are called secondary data. Presentation of data. There are various ways to represent collected data. Presentation of data in ascending and descending order. Presentation of data in the form of ungrouped frequency distribution and in the form of grouped frequency distribution. First, we'll go with ascending and descending order. Consider the marks obtained by 8 students in English test as given below. 65, 63, 59, 37, 6, 24, 52, 87. This data in this form is called raw data. It is collected as it is. It is not arranged. It is as it is collected, and this type of data is called raw data. First, arrange this data in ascending order. Ascending order means smallest to biggest. From this data, we want to arrange in ascending order, that is 6, 24, 37, 52, 59, 63, 65, 87. From this arranged data, we can interpret the highest and the lowest marks. The lowest marks here it is 6. The highest mark here it is 87. By getting the lowest and highest marks, we can find out the range of this data. That is, the difference between the highest and lowest observation in this data is called the range of the data. Therefore, range is equal to 87 minus 6, which gives you 81. Next, we'll go with the ungrouped frequency distribution. If the number of observation is large, then it makes much time to arrange them in ascending or descending order. In this case of observation, data can be easily presented by using frequency distribution method. To present given data in the form of ungrouped frequency distribution or simply in a frequency distribution table, we write observations in one column and the corresponding frequencies in second column. What is frequency? Yes, the number of occurrence of an observation is called frequency of the observation. For example, consider the marks obtained out of 80 by 20 students. 20, 36, 40, 50, 56, 60, 70, 75, 40, 56, 36, 50, 78, 20, 40, 65, 45, 56, 35, 36. These are the marks of 20 students. It is collected as it is. Now we want to write the required frequency distribution table. You have to make a columns. One is marks, another one is number of students. Number of students represents the frequencies. So marks 20. Here the 20, how many students have got this 20 marks? If you take here 20, 1 and another one is here 2. 2 students got 20 marks. 35, 35, only 1. Similarly, 36, 1, 2 and 3. 3 students got 36. 40, 1, 2 and 3. 3 students. 45, only 1. 50, 1, 2, 2 students. 56, 1, 2 and 3. 3 students got 56. 60, 1, 65, 1, 70, 1, 75, 1, 78, 1. So by calculating the frequencies, we can form a frequency distribution table like this. And if you add the number of frequencies, we will get the number of students, 20. So your answer is right. Now we'll go with the next one, grouped frequency distribution. Grouped frequency distribution. When a data has large number of values, then we make class intervals like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30 and so on. Here the class interval is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Now in this class interval, the least number is called the lower class limit and the greatest number is called the upper class limit. The difference between the upper class limit and the lower class limit is called class size or class width. The mid value of the class interval is called class mark. Here, if you take the class interval as 10 to 20, here the least number is 10. This is the lower class limit and the greatest number is 20. It is the upper class limit. The class size of this interval is the greatest minus the lowest. That is 20 minus 10 becomes 10. 10 is the class size of this interval. And what is the class mark of this class interval? The mid value. That is 10 to 20. We can take 10 plus 20 by 2, which gives you 15. 15 is the class mark of this class interval. From this we can know class interval, lower class limit, upper class limit, class size or class width and class mark. We'll go for one example. 30 children were asked about the number of hours they watched TV programs in the previous week. The results were found as follows. 1, 6, 2, 3, 5, 12, 5, 8, 4, 8, 10, 3, 4, 12, 2, 8, 15, 1, 17, 6, 3, 2, 8, 5, 9, 6, 8, 7, 14, 12. These are number of hours 30 children watch TV programs. From this, we want to make a grouped frequency distribution table and taking the class interval as 0 to 5, 5 to 10 and so on. The second one, how many children watch televisions for 15 or more hours a week? For the first one, we want to arrange in a column to make a frequency distribution table. The required frequency distribution table as followed in a grouped manner, that is 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20. If you see here 0 to 5 is the class interval, we want to exclude this 5. We want to exclude this 5, we want to add this 5 in the next interval only. We should not add the 5 here. We have to just calculate 0, 1, 2, 3 till 4. 0 to 4 hours only we have to take it into account. 5 to 9 and 10 to 14, 15 to 19. Like this we want to take it in this class interval. First 0 to 5. How many students are watched 0 to 5 hours? That means 1, 2, 3, 4. We should not include 5 over here. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We should not include this 5 over here. So we should not include here 5. Only we have to take only the 0 to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So 0 to 5 hours, it is 10 children. Similarly 5 to 10. 5 to 10, how many children are watching 5 to 10 hours? That means 5 to 9 hours. That means 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So 13 children were watching till 5 to 9. Next we'll go with 10 to 15. 10 to 15, that means 10 to 14 we have to take. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 children. And 15 and above, 15 and above it is 1 and 2. Only 2 children. So from this we can make a frequencies, and this forms a grouped frequency distribution table. Second question, how many children watch television for 15 or more hours a week? In this class interval, if you check, 15 and more hours comes in this interval, that is 2 children. So we can write the number of children who watch TV for 15 or more hours a week is 2. By seeing the class interval 15 to 20, we can write that frequency. So now we know how to group, how to draw a frequency distribution table, how to find out the class interval, class mark, class width, lower class limit, higher class limit.